Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Slim Fit T. Shoot, is this thing recording? Ahem. Take two. Hey, y'all, what's up? It's me, Slim Fit T. I was doing my hair, like dyeing it. Hey. Yeah, and I was thinking of this story. It's my favorite story. Oh, it's so funny. So I'm going to read it. This goes out to a special little boy. What's up, little Tortejon White? I love you, little man. I'm going to read to you my favorite story. Like one of my favorite childhood stories. Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. So this is like, you know, this one is not for everybody. This is for a special little boy in my life. And myself too, because I love this story. Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh, I didn't know it was this long. Dang. I mean, it's been a while since I read it. I'm not illiterate, but I'm looking at this first paragraph. It's a big chunk. I'm going to have to break this up. I'm sorry, little boy. I'll read this to you, and when you miss me, you can find me on YouTube. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. For the record, I was a little girl when I owned this book, and I colored the characters black, you know, brown, African American. This is the next page, little man. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent coal ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal.
Nothing I can't handle, Lieutenant.
You need to stop eating those King vitamins and them wheat puffs. They don't never have prizes in them. I think I'll move to Australia.
Hi, my name is Alexander, and I'm already having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Oh snap, I forgot about this part, y'all. In the carpool, Miss Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched, and I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I am going to be car sick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Put, pow! Ah! At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Poor baby. Ooh, I just did the thing we don't like teachers to do. could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend, and that Albany MEOW was his next best friend, and that I was his third best friend. How you gonna be a third best friend? You might as well just walk down that lonely road. Okay. I hope you sit on the tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream cone the ice cream cone part falls off the cone and lands in Australia. He is really upset.
I'm not ready. I have the need. Still.
There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey's bar with almond, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of a jelly roll that had a little coconut sprinkle on top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? Story of my life, y'all. I think that's why I can relate to this so much, because Alexander was like me growing up in school, period. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Yeah, middle school and elementary, it was rough, y'all. This is a long page. There you go, little man. That it was, because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week, and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. Dang, he is furious. Look at his hair, y'all. Look like mine on a bad day. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot. And while we were waiting for my mom to get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby.
All it requires is a change of clothing and complexion.
He cried. Shut up, boy. I'm just teasing.
Sure you not, mister?
Wait. Wait, hey, where the page at? Okay. And this is where I stopped coloring the pages at. I stopped coloring the pages. While I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting.
Watching some idiot trying to get himself killed.
I'm having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I told everybody, and no one even answered. So then we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with red stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, we're all sold out. They made me buy a plain old white pair of shoes. But they can't make me wear them. Y'all ever go to the shoe store and you find the ones you like? They're like, oh, I'm sorry. We only got him in a size 6. Dang. No way in the world you could possibly squeeze your foot in that. At least not me. Son said T in size 9. When we pick up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copy machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as could be, except for my elbow. Throwing bows, he's throwing bows, y'all, throwing bows. He also said, don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said, please don't pick him up anywhere. Pick him up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. This is when Alexander is at the office with his dad. But he made a mess. Look at that. His dad is upset at that his son tore off the office. Look at that. No more. Take your child to work day for you, loser. Screw everything up, Alexander. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate lima beans. There was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing. Look at this boy. He's so upset. Ugh. We're having dinner. I'm trying to. It's all crooked. I'm sorry, little boy. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. Look at the water's too hot. The water's too hot. Water too hot. Welcome to the 6th layer. I'm sorry. They put that boy in the bathtub of hot water. Oh, this is bad. I'm about to get some mean comments. Y'all ever heard of cruel humor? Dang. Okay. Back to the story, boys and girls. And this is Alexander in his train pajamas. Little boy. He don't like his train pajamas. But I know you do. What's up, little man? Almost finished with the story. And then after you're finished, you can go to sleep. Hope you have a good day at school tomorrow. Hang on. I'm almost finished, boo. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep. Wait, when I went back to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. I burned my dang tongue. Y'all remember who said that? That was in Life. Burned my dang tongue. Okay, the cat wants to sleep with Anthony and not with me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And my mom says some days are like that. This is his room. He's sharing with his brother. Toys everywhere. There's a drum set. There's his Mickey Mouse nightlight. It went out on him. And this is the other side of the bedroom where his brothers are sleeping. They have to share rooms. If you can see it, boo. Dang. I'm trying to figure out this camera. I sound like an old person. If I could work this dang camera, everything would be smooth. Yeah. So, it has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom said some days are like that. Even in Australia. The end. Little man, hope you enjoyed the story. Maybe next time I read you one, it'll be a little smoother. I might have to get fancy with it. But I know you want to see my face, too. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, written by Judith Vorst, illustrated by Ray Cruz. Like I said, this is directed especially for a little man. They'll torture him light. So, have a good night. I read you your bedtime story, and when you miss me, you can just play again, and I'll make you another tape. I know your other favorite story is Bat Jamboree, so I'll read that one to you next time, okay? Bye, little man. I love you.